What's the story, lads? I'm Hollow Gamer, and today I've got a top 10 rare car list for you guys. Now, the reason I'm redoing this video is because in the last few updates and patches, Rockstar have put a lot of the rare cars from GTA 5 Online onto San Andreas motors, which means they're not rare anymore. Most notably, the Assayas Sticker Bomb and the Car Intruder, so they're going to be taken off the list, and I decided to narrow it down to 10 cars because there was quite a lot of cars that were rare on my rare car list that got put onto San Andreas motors. So I'm redoing the video, and in number 10 we got the Western Damon, kind of a Harley motorcycle kind of rip-off, really, isn't it? It's a really cool bike and really good mods for it. And now in number 9 we have the Cheval Picador, which can be found out near sandy shores and around the docks and areas like that. And it's a pretty cool car because it's got a flatbed in it and it is a muscle car. And then we're moving on to number 8, the Voodoo, which is one of the two lowriders that I'm doing in the top 10. And this is really old school, and the only problem about this car, it looks awesome, it looks really low down. The only problem about it is it's always rusty, which is bad. And then we move on to number 7, the Manana, and this is the second, not muscle car, the second kind of pimp car we're going to have, lowrider. It's really cool looking, got a lot of mods, lovely little curb feelers there, bug catcher and all. I think the bug catchers are for like muscle cars, but anyway, we'll put it on this car, why not? And obviously I've done it out in pink with the money wheels, complete pimp car. You know, if you were a pimp, you'd definitely want to be driving around in this shit. And then we got number 6, the Sultan RS, amazing 4-door car, 4-wheel drive, roll cage, amazing mods, brilliant speed, definitely one of my favourite cars in this game, if not top 2 of my favourite cars. And it's the 6th rarest car. You know what I mean, some people might say it's not that rare, but it is kind of hard to find. But if you find one, you'll find a lot of them. They seem to spawn in bunches, and at certain times they'll spawn all over the place. So you'll see one, then you'll see 5 more like 10 seconds later. So it seems to happen, so some cars, definitely happens with the Sultan RS. And we're down to the top 5, and in number 5 we've got the Principe Nemesis. I think I'm saying that right. And this is a very rare bike. In terms of performance and speed, when it's done up completely, it doesn't really match the Batty and the Akuma, so you know what I mean, it's more of a just aesthetically it looks really cool. It says Nemesis on the side of it there as well, which looks awesome, and it looks pretty good, but definitely one of the rarest cars. And now we're going to move into number 4, and this is the Sentinel Hardtop, which is the hardtop convertible version of the Sentinel. I was going to put the Sentinel XS, but it just missed out. I'd say it's number 11 on the rare car list, so I just missed out in this video. But the hardtop version of it is really hard to find, and it's definitely in the top 4. It's really hard to spot, and every time you find a Sentinel, it's normally an XS. So it's really cool, and obviously it looks awesome with the top going up and down. And then on number 3 we've got the Romeo Hearse, which has a couple of spawn locations on the map, and it's really hard to find. It only spawns there, I'd say 1 out of 20 times you might check, or even more. I think the only way you can really get it to spawn a lot more is if you have your own, or you have a friend that has a hearse as well, and you drive to the locations that I'm showing you right now, and kind of it will spawn more if you have a hearse going to these locations. So if you know someone, you know, one of your friends that has it, make sure you get them to get down here so you can get one as well. And guys, if you're trying to, you know what I mean, find these cars, you want a bit more in-depth videos on how to find them, I have done videos on them all before, and we've got down to number 2 now, the Phoenix. Now, in my last video, the top 30 rare cars, I actually left out the Phoenix by mistake, and I'd say every second comment on the video was, where the hell is the Phoenix? Why isn't the Phoenix there? And I must have replied about 20 times saying, yeah, I forgot to put it in, I meant to put it in, and all this shit. But, you know, I've redoing the list now, and I'm definitely put it in at number 2. It's moved up the list quite a lot because of cars that have been dropped out. And definitely number 2, the Phoenix. And other than it being extremely rare, it's got really good mods, a massive spoiler there, glass roof, and it's really cool. It's really powerful. The wheels spin out so much because it's a muscle car, and it's got so much power in them back tires, and it's just really good. And on to number 1. It's number 1 on a lot of my lists. It's the OB Tailgater, and it's obviously based on the Audi A4, I think, is it, or the A6, one of them versions. And it is the rarest car in the game. I've only seen 2 of them online, so that's why it is the rarest car. I've only seen 2 of them in traffic. I've seen one of them parked up, and I've seen one of them in traffic. One at the golf course, and the other one was at the tennis court. So 2 spawn locations of them there, and they're so rare. And it's one of my favourite cars to drive. That's why it's probably number 1 on a lot of my lists. and definitely on my rare car list and my favourite car list. It's been #1 a lot of times, and I really do like it. And that's going to be the end of this video, guys. So if you like this video, make sure you smash that like button for me. And I'm going to do a lot more top 10 kind of car lists in the future. So if you have any ideas, I'm probably going to go with like convertibles and stuff like that next. You know what I mean? Or top 5 convertibles, top 5 supercars and stuff like that. So I'm going to do those videos in the next couple of days. So make sure if you got any ideas, the ones you want to see, make sure you tell me in the comments. And I'll see you in the next video, guys. Thanks for watching. Good luck.